Thank you, YouTube, for being free. Apparently, it crashed after my first hour of streaming and did not allow me to record. So that's another another hour of demo that is lost in the ether. Thank you, Ustream, for being free. Shoot me now. Which is another reason for why you guys on YouTube ought to try coming over to ustream.tv and have a look and chat with us. And then if something like this happens, you will have seen it. So, did the same thing yesterday. It hasn't done that for a while. Yeah, yesterday actually I saw the screen flicker off. The guys on chat are telling me that they didn't see any blurps in there, but yeah, yesterday I did see it crash. I did do YouTube Live, and I might go back to doing that, Amalia, but I think they probably simplified it a little bit now. It was a little tricky, and I had some issues with it, and some people don't like it. But I might end up trying that again when I have time to figure it out, of course. This silver is beating up again. Let me get some of that down here. Oh, you know what it was? I remember what it was. It was the copper and silver that kind of gave me a rosy gold. When I tried it, I'm going to flip this over because I got the paper stuck to that. I had some issues with no volume, no audio, which was not good. But I did figure it out, but it's been so long since I did it, I'm going to have to re-engineer the whole frickin' thing. And now I'm getting a Facebook message. URL blocked. I'm not even doing anything. What don't you like about it, Eileen? I've only participated in a couple, and I don't really see much difference being on the chatting end. I don't know anything about Facebook Live. I'd have to engineer that from the get-go. Tell me what you don't like about it so I know what to look out for. I know how shy you are, so I'll probably have to pull it out of you. You don't like the chat. I don't see that it's that much different from this one. Other than there's just a lot more people on there because more people see it go live and jump in. What do you think is different about the chat? I mean, it just looks like a chat to me. I don't get what's different about it. Maybe when it dries, that'll be a little more apparent with the shine on there. I could go back and outline the shape a little bit. I'm guessing it's probably something like, what's that one, Periscope, where you just kind of push a button and go live, and there you are. Hey, Kia. I don't know. Eileen's holding back on me. How am I supposed to get anywhere? I know that on YouTube, you get a lot more people that come in live on the chat. It could be that I don't know most of the people there, and it's weird. Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing. You get a lot more people in there. That's why, like, when Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, when she does her live YouTubes, she usually has a facilitator or a mod to try to answer the questions, because sometimes she's got 300 and some people and the chat's flying. That's just to clean off the stencil. The chat runs below the screen. I can't see it. Also can't get a larger screen without losing chat. Is that, what are you watching that on that happens? Who was that? Denise. Are you on a yeah, UPad. An iPad? YouTube live limits how much you can type in a certain amount of time. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It only allows you short comments and puts you in timeout if you talk too much. Ah! Well, not to mention any names, but hey, this one's pretty cool. That beating up on the plate worked in my favor because it looks a little watery, but look up here where it pulled up some of the scales in that ultra metallic paint. See over here too? Kind of acted like a cleanup print. Focus. Give me some focus. There you go. See, it looks bubbly. Oh, I'm not sure about the links either. I'll have to jump in somebody's stream and try to throw a link out. I don't want to piss them off. But I'd link to their own stuff, not trying to, you know, steal their thunder. All right, what else do I pull out here? Oh, there we go. Let's do something with that. This is one of my favorites. And you know what? If you just want to make some, let's do black. Right, we know what's going to happen with this paint tube, right? So keep the comments in the peanut gallery to a minimum. The paint tube, not me. Thank God. Oh, yeah, this one's about had it. I'm gonna have to cut the tube off, and it's probably enough anyway. So one thing I've done with this before, the stripe one, is just make some striped paper to throw on my collages. And then, since it's acrylic, you don't have to worry about anything wet medium making it run, right? Yeah, a lot of people get that problem on Ustream for sure, Travis. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's funny. I even remember the print I made with these colors and that gradient on there. It's actually on this month, on June, on my calendar that I do, my Apple calendar. It's this with pictographs over it. And those, and the African Jade and the Snapdragon. So, you know what I'm going to try? Hang on. I'm going to get the other deli. This is the Dixie wrap that I also get on Sam's. This is much thinner, and this is kind of tricky to jelly plate on sometimes, but I'm going to try it because then this can be Daddy Van and make this go away so that all I see are the black stripes, which would be even more lovely for collage, right? Trying to get a crisp print, but not enough to, and this may just, the paper just may disintegrate as I pull it off. I don't know. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, there we go. Just stripes. I'm going to put that on the side. Let's just do a cleanup print here. I probably could have got a second print. See, even that makes that blob of nothing kind of look cool. You want to see some Daddy Vans on that? I might be able to hook you up. Let's get this cleaned off. That's kind of wet. Where am I going to put you so you don't make trouble? And I'm going to pull off another piece. I'm going to use the stronger deli this time to pull this up. Trying to get some of that off of there. Oh, look what it pulled up. Look in the stripes. Look at all the gold in there. That may be useful at some point in my life. All right, let's let that clean up. You know what I thought about? These are the things that pop into my head when I'm trying to go to sleep. Remember these we did yesterday? This was too many layers of Distress ink. And then I did a stencil over it for the mask that I was using through the whole thing. And then splattered some of those Kremmer watercolors on there. But I'm thinking, what would happen if I did a pop of white of that over that? That just sounds crazy. I'm just going to do it. What the hell? It's a piece of paper. Right? Isn't that what we say? Booger. All right, that's what we're going to do. That even might be too much paint. What the hell is wrong with me? Yes, it is. Like I should have put half of that amount on there. Dumbass. Okay. So this is this cave etchings? Oh, hell. Messed that up. Yeah, cave etchings. This is one of my favorites. That just really appeals to me. Does it appeal to you is the question. All right, this was done on cardstock, so I got to push this a little harder to get down in there. Get a nice clean print. Was that a question you want answered? Oh, not necessarily. Hey, CB. All right. Okay, and what did Patty forget about the Distress inks? They're activated by paint. So all those colors are coming up through the paint that's not really white. Huh. Well, let's let that stew for a while and see what happens there. Okay. I'm just going to clean this up on here. CB, it wasn't another peacock dropping in, was it? I like how that ghosty white looks on the black paper, actually. So I'm going to clean it up with black. CB, when do you arrive in Maryland? And Tam, when do you arrive? I know I have it on a list somewhere. I'm not sure who's here. Ooh, that's cool. I like that ghosty little deal there. Oh, that's kind of cool too. I like both sides of that. Oh, now I'm going to be in turmoil. Which do I save? Tuesday afternoon. Oh, that's right. Okay, so you're not going to be here for Monday if we do that cookout. Tam, I think you come in Tuesday too, don't you? There's only going to be a handful here on Monday. Gayla, Kathy, Joan, Orla, Virginia. If you're invited. Let me think it over. I'll get back to you on that one, Tam. Knucklehead. Yeah, and of course that depends on the weather. If it's a raining cats and dogs, so to speak, well, maybe we'll just move it inside and do pizza or something. But I will see. And I was going to invite the ladies from Queens Ink over to join us. And of course the locals, Donna and her friend Shelly that's coming, and Penny, Gail, Ryan, and maybe Janine can still pop over to see us. All right, let's get that out of the way. Is this dry yet? No. I can see that's not dry yet. Oh. This bamboo is a cool one too. Mama likes some bamboo. Let's do bamboo in some bamboo-y colors. Yep, hell, if we're going to fire up the grill, we might as well throw more burgers on. Let's do a gradient of different greens. Do I have a... No, I don't have a green out there. Let's do this. Get a little shimmer in there. Let's just do these two. Then we'll do something snazzy over top of it. Yeah, I know, Laurie. That's not a good commute for sure. I'm familiar. In a previous life, I spent a good bit of time in Harper's Ferry. Yep. Now that looks like, oh, I lost some paper. Hello. All right, bamboozled. We will have something in your honor, Laurie. Too much paint, of course. I got that little wickety, and then not enough contrast. My brain's not even working today, you know. But let's do it on black and see what happens there, because I got some of that shimmery PBO in there. Now I want to come on Tuesday. Well, Tuesday's not going to get you to the cookout. You got to come on Monday. Blue. Look how that came out so bold in that streak right there. Isn't that interesting? But look closely. See the little beady dots? What the hell? That's so weird. Weirder than weird. Weirder than weird, I say. Let me just grab this one to clean up with. So this one's bamboo. I like this one too. It's very simple. Very bamboo-y. And then look, that same streak that was gold on the black is real shiny green on the white. These paints are driving me crazy. Wait, I'm coming at... Yes. Okay. I was going to say, I guess we'll have to move the cookout to Tuesday. Now it's CP's rearranging her already the same schedule. Hello. I like this one. This is one of my favorite new ones. I'm going to do a little... Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll do... That's what we'll do. Let's do a patina. Oh, wonder how that's going to come out. We shall see. See, there's still a lot of paint in there. I'm going to do a little papa. But first I'm going to do a patina print. So there's the black. And I'm going to do it with pictographs. Haven't used these babies in a while. It seems wrong. Right? And now for the what I need to do, you know what? Let me just pull one of these back. That's still too wet. Wet, 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 wet. So that's on black. That's on black. Ah, crap. Let's just grab this. Lordy. I've got such a pile of papers over here that are still wet. I'm getting everything hosed up. Let's just clean it up with this, since we're... All I need to do is clean up these holes. I want to get all the black out of the holes. There you go, a little pictograph action. And I'm going to use another piece of deli to get these holes cleaned out, so that when I put the next layers on here, that's what's going to show through and make it look all patina-y. Another new word, patina-y. Patina-ish, patina'd, patina. Well, stick around, I'll show you. Okay, so that's, well, you know what? I'm going to do another one just to get that really clean in there, because these are kind of skinny holes, and I want all that black. See, see that black that's still in there? You wouldn't think there was. This is one of my favorites. I don't know why I'm so drawn to these weird Martian characters, but I put it in like everything that I do. Okay, so now I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna do this one different. I'm gonna do the orange and the green PBO Dynacolors, the orange yellow and the green yellow. And you know, orange and green makes baby poop, right? But metallic baby poop, you're bumping it up a notch. It becomes bronze. Hang on. Okay, so I'm just putting this here, move this back, so I can blot the paint off the back of my stencil. And while the paint is still wet on the plate, working quickly. See all that muck that was on the back of there? And now it's kind of clean, cleanish. Now I'm going to put a little bit, this one's kind of low too. Come on. Oop, probably too much. Okay, stop. Stop it. All right, now a light roll and trying to blend these two up because see where it's getting like a bronzy color where they blend. So get them on there smooth. And then I'm just going to take the weight of the brayer and let that roll off the excess paint and reveal more of just the design underneath of it. And way too much freaking paint. What the hell? See how that's kind of brown, bronzy? Isn't that a pretty color? Try to pull more of this off. There we go. See where you can see where it filled in the holes? All right, give me a piece of deli because this could be yumminess. Yumminess that I will collage with at some point. Or it will at least reside in my collage fodder drawers. Oh, you can see the stripe design underneath of it, or running this way through it as well. Trying to get that. See the stripes coming up and showing in the green there? Where the bamboo was. I think that one's pretty cool. You can't hate it. All right, this one actually will probably pick up kind of cool. You know what? I'm going to pick it up on this. Because I can. Even that mishmash is kind of interesting. Huh. All right. And even that's not bad, to be honest. Or maybe it's just the pictographs. Telling you. I like those things. Oh, man. And see how this... Oh, Lord. Do I have a mess going here? And I'm trying to nurse this newsprint. I only have 2 more sheets down here, and the other sheet is on that big table in my basement with all the crap I've been gathering for the art weekend. It's underneath of that. Yeah. But see, metallic baby poop is not necessarily a bad thing. Right? And even the thin layer, that's kind of cool. I like it. Okay, what else do I want to do? What else? What else? This is a new mask. I really like this mask. When you get the masks, now this piece, this rectangle here is actually part of the design. But the other masks, that's hard to say, masks, they had a little piece, and I forget where it was on here. I think it was down one of these long arms here, spikes, was an extra piece of plastic that identified the stencil with my name, with the branding, with my name on it, and the number of the stencil and the name of the stencil. I'm not on air. Are you freaking kidding me? But I am on air, right? Can you guys see me? Let me see if it's my recording skipped again. No, it says it's still going. And I still got a red dot. Oh, this one. Yeah, I like this one too. But you have to snip off that little bit. And it's on there but with tiny, tiny hair-like pieces of plastic that are on there. But you can't rip it off. This stuff is so thick and sturdy. If you rip it off, you're going to destroy the stencil or the mask. So cut it off with real fine scissors. So then you get the design free of that. But in this one, this just happens to be a rectangle that was part of the design. So that one's not tab so you can cut it off, although the branding is on that one. But that's just the way it goes. So let's do, let's try some of these. These Extreme Sheen. Rose, what do I have? Rose. 24 karat. Silver. That's not Extreme Sheen. This one is. Champagne Gold. Oh, here's the other one. I knew I had another one. And Sterling. What the hell is this one? This one, oh, one silver and one sterling. All right, let's do these. As we say, for shits and giggles. Hey, Wilena. So if anybody joined new, the code for the sale at iStencils is summer 20. And it's the same deal as usual. I think most of you guys know all that kind of good stuff. Right. 20% off the entire site. If you spend 50 bucks and at least one of my designs are in that 50 bucks, you get a free mask. Which I should show you. Which is where? Rifling through my pile. All right, I'm not going to read through it and waste time. This is the mask. And you also get, for that same $50 order, free shipping in the US. And they do ship international. Oh, is it shawarma chicken? Jen, is that what you're talking about? Was that Jen saying that? Somebody talking about, yeah. Chicken shawarma, I think, is really good. We get a lunch catered in every once in a while from a Mediterranean restaurant, and we get the shawarma buffet, but their hummus is so good. Oh. All right, let's just do this. 6 stencils and 2 masks. Thank you so much. And really, you know what? I'm not trying to shove these down anybody's throat. If you can't afford to buy any, don't buy any. I don't hold that against anybody. And everybody's got their limits, and I don't want you to feel like you need to spend money if you don't want to or don't have to, or don't have it to spend. And we probably got too much paint. I really get screwed up when I put like 3 colors on there, right? Like, stop it. When am I going to stop? So let's see what this will mash up to be. I figure it can't be too bad, right? Oh, almost broke my wrist on that one. What is it with the paint amounts here, people? Come on. If I could scrape this all back into a bottle, wouldn't be so bad. But no. All right, let's throw this bad boy down. See what happens. Oh, I put it on crooked. Don't hold it against me. That's what I do, Amalia. I never heard it called a bulimic shopper, but that's what I do. I stack stuff in my cart that I want, and then I go back and weed it out for what I'm going to buy that time. So it's a more reasonable list. This is one of my favorites. Not sure I'd make that color choice again, but it's actually, it looks better on camera. Maybe it'll grow on me. It's the way the light's hitting it. But I like the design. I like all that geometry. So let's pick this up. Oh, you got that one in your cart, Joan? Thanks. Are you going to send yours here, Joan? This is black copy paper I got on Amazon. I got a ream of it. And it wasn't that much. And I think I got it Prime, so free shipping for that heavy ream of paper. I love that about Amazon Prime. And you know, on Sam's Club online, as heavy as those boxes of 1,000 sheets of deli paper are, they're free shipping. I don't know how the hell they manage that. Kind of cool. It's kind of splotchy, but it's still like a shadow of that design. It looks kind of planetary there. Actually, I kind of like that one. What time is it? 12:30. Okay. I'm not going to go too much further, but I wanted to go back to this one. Got to keep Eileen happy. You know what happens when Eileen's not happy. So she wanted me to Daddy Van the stripes that I put out here. And that's what I'm going to do. So, Daddy Van's unscented beeswax furniture polish. Where's my Daddy Van brush? I got a there it is. Got a special brush. So I use this cheap old brush. And I got to remind me, Joan, it's another thing for your list to remind me when we're shopping. I want to look for more of these at Dick Blick or wherever. This is the only one I have, and it's great for this because the bristles are stiff and it's cheap, and who cares? All right. So, and this deli paper I used is Dixie Wrap. This is also found at Sam's Club online, and this, you can see how much more sheer it is, right? You can see that little heathery look to it compared to the other one, and it's got a more of a non-waxy feel. The Quick Wrap has a little bit of a sheen. Let me see, here's one right here. See where this is more solid white and less see-through? And it has more of a slippery sheen to it. So here's the two together. Right? See my fingers through this one, but you can't really see them through this one. And this one, the Quick Wrap, resists the Daddy Van. It resists the resist. This sucks it up. And, but you put it on both sides. So I'm going to do the non-painted side first. And you just rub it in there. Just smush it all around. This is a Shannon Green trick that I learned from the famous, fabulous, hilarious, wonderful Shannon Green. And watch her channel because occasionally she'll get a coupon code from Daddy Van's website where you can use her code like you're using for mine now for the thanks for all the links, Jen. You're a lifesaver. What the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah, like using my code. They give her a code to use on their website for all her viewers. So now you can see that, right, that's a little bit more sheer. See my hand coming through there a little bit better than out here on the white side that I didn't do. But now, but wait, there's more. Got crap all over this. This might, really slopped up here. So now when you go on the other side, and this I learned from Jan, or Jan Terry. She's a Maryland art weekender who's coming again this year for year number 3. She discovered this with this paper, and that's why I had to have some. And this is going to look all waxy and feel kind of like, ew, how's that going to work in a collage? But let it sit overnight or for a few hours, and it kind of goes away. It kind of sucks up into the paper. Now, don't use a ton of it. Patty, I paid Andrew through Pallet weeks ago. I got a message from PayPal that the money was refunded due to not being claimed. You know what? You might want to hit her up on a Facebook Messenger and let her know that, CB. I know she's been really slammed busy with that show she was doing. And she probably just didn't get in there and have time to go in and hit the accept button to make the transaction go through. I'm sure you will not be penalized, at least by not by Andrea. So, okay, here we go. So now, see how sheer that is? You can see the paint on my fingers through there. It's really sheer. And here's the edge that I didn't Daddy Van. See the difference? Painty fingers, no painty fingers. Through our group link. I would just do the messenger where it's a one-on-one message to her. Or you can put it in the group. I mean, it's only a few of us in there. Nobody is worried about that. And maybe, you know what? Maybe somebody else had the same issue. So maybe do put it on the Facebook group where other people can see, chime in and say, oops, hey, me too. But anyway, there you go. Daddy Van's collage fodder. Now, what I would envision doing is tearing this way so I get a dashed line. Or tear it this way and get long stripes through the collage. Right? So, that's Daddy Van. Good old Daddy. That kind of made a pretty color when it all mixed up and started to dry. Look at that. These are the Extreme Sheen Deco Arts. It's a new metallic paint that they have. And let's see. I want to do, oh, you know what? I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do one last one, I think. I've got so much to do today. Might have to cut it short a little bit. So this is one of the new ones. It's called Interlocking. And I'm a circle freak, and I really like this one. But let's do another Dina combo here. And let's... Her red ruby is really pretty too. I'm looking for yellow, 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 yellow. Magenta. Maybe we'll go magenta. It might be too purpley. Did I just say that out loud? It could be too purple. It's not possible. Not possible. Orange. You know what? I'm going to take out the orange and put that in. Look at that bold move. Thanks, Tam. Okay, a little bit. Don't be an idiot. A little bit, a little bit. Oh, I need to get more magenta when I'm over at the Queens. This is one of the newer colors called Fuchsia. I'll do a gradient with that and see what happens. Oops, I painted over my pretty metallic paper. Oh well. This is a pretty translucent color, actually, this fuchsia. I didn't expect it to be that. I haven't used it that much. I didn't expect it to be that sheer. And then the pink. Let's go a little bit up here and get a little coral action. Go down there and get a little violet coming in with the blend. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. Oh, look at that color that came out of there. My paper's on fire. All right. This is Interlocking. Isn't that crazy? That was her yellow, which I think is called lemon. Yeah, lemon, magenta, and fuchsia. I took the red out of there, but it did blend into a reddish color. It's really pretty yummy, gotta tell you. Oh, look at you. I like this coral color up in here too. There you go. There's interlocking. This doesn't have any shimmer in it, but I'm just going to try to let the light catch it different ways so you can see the blends that happened up there when you do a gradient. Mama like. All right, let's do, just for shits and gigs, let's pick it up on the back of this. CB, it sounds like you're getting a pretty full cart there, girl. Oh, you know what? I wanted to, does anybody have Angie's email address that you could put up there? That if any, she's having some real problems now with her health. She had a major surgery and is going to be out an extended time and no insurance and no job. So we were offering up her email address just within the chat. I'm not going to say it out loud so everybody in the world sees her personal information. But for the friends in the chat, if anybody would like to go into PayPal and do a donation of any amount for her to try to help her out with her bills. I actually did mine this morning. So if somebody's got her, actually, you know what? I think I know what it is. Oops. Oh, crap. It didn't come out. Hang on. Try it that way. You know, the @ means the @ sign, right? And no spaces. But anyway, I wanted to throw that out there. Try to help a sister out. And if you send it through the friends and family method, they won't deduct any fee and she'll get the whole amount. Thanks, Jen. Jen is my link queen. Hey, Mojo. What you doing, baby boy? Still pretty. Oh, thanks, Eileen. That's nice. I'm sure it's greatly appreciated. I've been there myself sometimes. I'm just going to take up some of the wetness off of here, and I'm going to do a cleanup print. That'll dry faster now that that little layer's off of there. All right. Mojo, what you doing, delicious? I'm going to try. All right, hang on to your breakfast, girls. I'm going to try to move the camera to show Mojo. Mojo, come here, baby. Mojo, come. There's my Mo. Oh, he's going under the desk. Go lay down. Mojo, excuse me. What are you doing? Come here, let me see you. There's my baby boy. There's my Mojo. Here's tail thumping underneath the desk. There's my Mo. Yes. There my Mojo is. You're my baby boy. Yes, he's my baby boy. All right. There we go. That's my Mojo. He's doing great. He doesn't know there's anything wrong, and we're not telling him. If you guys remember back in January, they gave him 3 to 6 months. And we're into June, sneaking up on July, and he looks and acts like he's 4 years old. God bless him. We know that whenever anything happens, it's going to be sudden. And but until now, he doesn't know he's sick, and we ain't telling him. That's my baby boy. He's such a good pup, honest to God. You're the best, right, Mojo? Now he's on my other side here with his head over my stencil drawer. He's my baby boy. Yes, he is. I'm going to take you and Sissy out and brush you guys. Yes, I am. Hey, Button. There's Ange. We were just talking about you, girlfriend. So what do I want to clean this up with? Let's do something crazy. crazy, 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 I say. I'm thinking about one of the ultra vivid. Bolivian blue, majestic blue. These are also pretty. And this one is more like the colors that are on here. Jasmine. That might not be enough contrast. Let's do this darker Bolivian blue. Never done one of these before. We were talking about you. Not to you, about you. Yep. You'll be seeing him, Joan. All right, this should be dry. How can I tell if I'm picking it up on that hand? All right, little bit. Look at that. Look at that restraint. That's probably still too much. These are so yummy. Can you see the shimmer in that? Can't see the two colors, though, very good on here yet. You cannot go wrong with the ultra metallic acrylics, honestly. It's got the primary elements in there. And that's what makes it yummalicious. Oh. It's very sheer, too. Now, do I pick that up on black or deli? Black or deli? Let's do black. Let's go really crazy. All right, here we go. You bet, Ange. Happy to try to help, honey. There's Jean. I heard you got rained out. Oh, my battery's almost dead. I got my cord laying here down by my desk. Never plugged the damn thing in. Oh, mercy. I think that I forgot to do it in my reboot situation. That is odd. That is odd. Patty is using the color. Huh? I must have missed something. But it probably is odd. All right, a little extra zhuzh, a little extra love and elbow grease for a cleanup print. And even more on this because this is bond paper. So even though it's thin, it's thicker than the deli. And on cardstock, you really got to give it some, put some ass behind it, as I like to say. All right, this is either going to be spectacular or another wasted piece of paper. But I figure with the primary, with the vivids in there, it can't be bad. And that's cleaning up everything on the plate. Well, it's gorgeous, but it's not a lot of contrast. Close up, you can see what I picked up. Didn't come out in my head like I thought it would. However, that's the Bolivian blue, the Vivid Ultra, Bolivian blue. Where's the website? Is it not on this label? Oh, Lord, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. Color Art, there you go. Oh, look at that focusing for me and everything. Colorart.com. That's the home of the primary elements, the loose powder, the twinkling H2Os, that's their watercolor, Radiant Rain mists, the silks acrylic glazes, and the ultra metallics, all made with the primary elements that I just want to eat them, to be honest. But there you go. So that's a whole lot of blue mirror-like yum right there, let me tell you. All right, kids, I'm going to wrap it for today. So one last time, Summer 20 is the code for the current iStencil sales. Introducing my newest designs of stencils and masks. This code will get you 20% off your entire purchase There are well over 3,000 designs on the site. They're not all mine, of course. If you spend $50, and if at least one of those designs in your cart is mine, you'll get this free mask called Aztec Sun. And if you, that same $50 will get you free domestic shipping. They also ship international, and their shipping is pretty reasonable. I can't tell you exactly what it is, depending on where you are. And here's the website, iStencils.com. You can just go there, and if you scroll down a little bit from under the banner, you'll see the link to my page. And my newest designs are at the end of my pages. They're chronological. So the first page you're going to see was my very first designs. So you just have to kind of page through those to get to the newer ones in the back. But some of the other ones, some of the old ones are some of my all-time faves, so I like to mix them up. But that's just me. So anyway, ladies, I'm going to wrap it up. I got pups to brush and showers to take, and got to run over to the Queen's Ink and talk to Patti about our weekend. Look at that. Yummy. There's all kind of stuff to do. So anyway, thanks for hanging with me. And again, this probably is only half of the broadcast because apparently I lost the first half again. So I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube now. Thanks for watching, YouTubers.